BIBI Khanym Mosque. It's freezing cold. So BIBI Khanym Masjid. I tell you, it's freezing cold, but it's very enjoyable, I would say. Also, maybe at night it looks awesome, but these are the part exact as it is from centuries. So we're entering the main hall.
It's very sweet. She's interpreter.
Oh, okay. Then.
Yeah, this
This
one.
one can.
Fine.
Fine.
Hello. I work here as a tour guide.
Okay.
Let's begin. Our historical place is namely by BIBI Khanym Mosque. You know, mosque was for praying.
Yes.
In 15th century, only men could pray here. It was a Friday mosque, but today it's not active anymore, just museum. And you see, mosque was built by Timur. Timur had a good intention. He said, if I came back with victory from Indian war, I would build this place for my wife. And after conquering India, Timur ordered to build this place. And the construction work was going on from 1399 to 1404. You see, in 5 years, all of these 3 mosques were built. Just in 5 years it took.
Okay.
You see, everything was built in 5 years, and more than 10,000 slaves, workers, masters worked here to build this place. And you see, slaves were from India, Azerbaijan, and Iran. That's why mosque was built very quickly in 5 years. And you can see here are 3 mosques. Our mosque consists of 2 small mosques and a big mosque. You can see the 4 towers, 4 minarets.
Right.
The main mosque was a big mosque. Height of the mosque is 47 meters. This is the highest building in Samarkand even today.
Okay.
You see, among historical buildings,
Yeah.
this is the tallest one till today. On the courtyard and also inside of these 3 mosques, there were more than 10,000 prayers at the same time.
Thanks.
Mosque was the biggest mosque when it was active as a mosque.
Okay.
I mean, in Central Asia, it was the biggest one.
Biggest mosque.
In the center, you can see marble stone, and the function of the stone is book stand. You see, book stand was for reading Quran. Our Muslims' book Quran was put on the book stand. You see, Quran is very huge book. It was written on deer skin. That's why it was big book. And nowadays, original Quran is in Tashkent. In Hastimon Mosque, you can find that book, which was here originally. And you see, before when it was built, it was originally inside of the big mosque. But in 1875, this stone was carried outside to the courtyard in order to protect from earthquakes.
Oh.
You know, book stand was built by Timur's grandson, Ulugh. You know,
Yes.
Ulugh built this book stand in 1425. And this book is just imitation, you
Of
see,
that book,
to
yeah.
give imitation.
Right.
And
Yes.
there are 5 examples of original Quran, and Uthman Quran was carried by Timur from Iraq to Samarkand.
Okay.
And you can see the 4 towers. Just that original tower, which has been survived since 14th century. But 3 others were renovated from the
Renovated like
ground.
this.
Yeah, in 2006. They are all original, but only one is all new, but only one is original.
Original one. Okay.
Restoration was started here in 2006. Even today it's in process. Restoration is going on inside of the small mosque.
Okay.
And our builders restored just outside of the big mosque, but inside it hasn't been restored yet. Restoration has already finished inside of the small mosque.
Oh.
You see the entrance.
Right.
Height of the entrance is 40 meters long, but originally it was about twice higher.
Okay.
It was 80 meters. long before, but after the earthquake, gate was totally collapsed. You see, in Samarkand, the most dangerous earthquake was in 1897,
Okay.
which destroyed almost everything here. And you see the main door, it's new, but originally our door was metallic. It was very expensive metallic door, and it was made of several metals like silver, gold. Those kind of metals were fixed, but that door was used to make into coins. That's why even today it hasn't been kept.
Oh.
So restoration is going on there. I mean, inside of the big mosque.
This mosque, okay.
Yeah. If you want, we may have a look inside. If you want.
Okay.
Would you like? Yeah.
Just can see. Yeah.
You can see out there like a window. Yeah. In the middle of the building.
Right.
So it is minbar. Yeah. Imam
Imams.
stood there. Yeah, and he made speeches.
From there.
Yeah. Up there, and prayers prayed here on the
Prayers for
courtyard.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you see above the door is lighter, but below the door is darker. On the top of this building has been renovated, but bottom has not.
Okay.
The bottom is original.
Original.
Yeah.
Oh.
In order to compare new one and old one, you can see the differences. Yeah. You can see the line as well.
Very true. So how the Imam went up there? There's
Outside
staircase.
Of the mosque,
Originally,
like-
is there stairs?
Yeah, like stairs.
Round
to go
stairs,
up. Yeah,
okay.
round stairs to go
No
up.
wonder.
But today we have not anymore. Stairs were broken down.
Okay.
You can see here the most ancient part of our
Oh,
mosque.
these are the one.
This is new, but inside is original.
Inside is the original one.
Yeah, you can see the mihrab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, opposite of us. And book stand with Quran was in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
The one is new, but the others are original.
Okay.
And you can see on the wall patterns and colors, the rest of colors. You can see orange and blue, they are all natural. These bricks as well. You know, originally inside of the dome was filled with gold.
Okay.
But today
It's not there.
totally new, yeah,
It's new.
modern. Actually, when the construction work was going on, Timur was away.
Oh,
His favorite wife, BIBI Khanym, controlled the construction of this building.
okay.
And you see, when Timur came back, saw the huge building, but the entrance wasn't so high. And Timur wanted to build higher entrance. So he destroyed it. Entrance was destroyed by Timur, and it was built again by Timur.
So how many wives did Timur have?
Timur,
As you
had
said, his favorite wife was
had
Bibi
four.
Khanym. 4 wives.
Four
Oh,
wives
okay.
and official wives.
Official 4 wives.
So Bibi Khanym was the second, but she was the eldest wife of Timur. Among his wives, she was the eldest.
Okay.
So I will give you more information about Bibi Khanym after the tour. So by our local masters, restoration was and as you know, so at that time in the past, 95 elephants worked here. 95
Right.
elephants.
Okay.
You see, as I mentioned, Timur had a campaign in India. From India, elephants were carried by Timur. And
By
these-
land. I mean,
these,
they just came like this,
yeah,
walking.
yeah. Okay. And you know, in 14th century, there were 480 columns around the mosque. 480.
Are these the leftover of the columns? No,
Yeah.
rebuilding.
You see, today we have only foundations of the
Only that.
terrace.
Oh.
You may say like it was terrace.
Terrace.
So these terraces.
Okay, these are the foundations.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, these are all foundations of the terrace. Gallery was made of marble pillars. That's why after the earthquake it was collapsed. And you see, terraces connected mosques with each other.
Okay.
So
Connections are
prayers could go in by the terrace. And you see, height was 7 meters, and they were covered by marble roofs.
So, I mean, this mosque was only for the females?
Yeah, yeah.
No men was allowed here, right?
No.
Only
For men.
only for men?
Yeah,
Oh.
because it was a Friday mosque.
Okay.
Yeah.
But named after the wife?
Yeah.
Oh.
Here you can see a new mosque. It took 2 years to restore inside, and you can see here painting. Original piece you can see up there. A small piece which is yellow, that's original. In order to compare new one and old one. Here you can see some souvenirs, magnets. All of them are handmade by our local. This is a symbol of Bukhara. You see, these birds mean love and happiness. And this is a symbol of Samarkand. So here you can see an old photo we have, and you can see this is a big mosque, small mosques right now we're here, and you can see the original minaret which has been kept, and this is the entrance. And you see, it was in 1975. The mosque was totally ruined. That's why local prayers couldn't pray here anymore. Originally, mosque was built like this in 14th century. You can see the big mosque, 2 small mosques, and entrance. Entrance was double size higher, and the gallery, which hasn't been survived. And this is our old Siab market and BIBI Khanym mosque. Siab market is the oldest market in Samarkand, in Central Asia, you will see. After the restoration to these small mosques will be like identical. Now I'm going to tell you about BIBI Khanym.
Okay.
So Timur had 4 wives, as I said, and BIBI Khanym was the second. She was born in 1341. Timur was elder than her, just only for 5 years, and BIBI Khanym's real name was Saraymul Khanum, but BIBI Khanym was a nickname, and it means great wife. BIBI means great, and Khanum means lady. Among local people, she was called as BIBI Khanym.
Okay.
BIBI Khanum's first husband was Emir Hussein, and the second was Timur. Timur conquered his country, and afterward he took BIBI Khanym. You know, at the time it was a tradition. Kings who conquered that country took the wives.
Okay.
That's why. And
All right.
BIBI Khanym was 26 years old when she was married to Timur.
Timur,
And
okay.
you know, BIBI Khanym didn't have any children.
Oh,
So
okay.
she couldn't be pregnant. But Timur had 4 sons and 2 daughters as well from the other wives. And BIBI Khanym looked after all of the Timur sons and grandsons from the other wives. She was a main wife. When Timur was away, she could control his empire. She was a very brilliant woman, you may say.
Okay.
And
My wife's name is also Khanym.
Khanum?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I also call her BIBI Khanym, you know.
And you see, BIBI Khanym
Yeah.
died after Timur. Timur died in 1405 when he was 69 years old.
Okay.
And BIBI Khanym died after Timur. Timur 3 years later. And BIBI Khanym was poisoned.
Oh.
She was killed by Timur's grandson's wife. Grandson's wife killed BIBI Khanym in order to gain power, in order to get wealth. She killed BIBI Khanym. She was 67 years old when she died. BIBI Khanym's mausoleum is opposite of us. You can see. Mausoleum was built by BIBI Khanym when she was alive.
Oh.
There are 5 graves inside of the mausoleum.
Okay.
Her mother, her 2 servants, her niece were buried there.
There. Oh.
That's a mausoleum, and this is a mosque.
This is the mosque.
For praying. It was active till the 17th century,
Okay.
but after 17th century, nobody prayed here.
Okay. Thank you so much
Not at all.
for the
you're
information. Yeah. Got a lot of information. I was telling her that my wife's name is also Khanym.
Yeah, Khanym.
So I can also call her BIBI Khanym,
welcome.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lady Khanym. History is like this, yeah? Okay.